Broadcasting on great affiliates around the country, of course, worldwide on the internet. It's Restaurant Radio with Dane Neal and Tom Reveletti. And in studio with us, Tom, we've got Sharon Meyers and Robert Scarola. It is Cuisine Scene. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us back, guys. We appreciate it.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here today. What are we
got a lot of action
doing?
today?
We're here for the holidays.
All
Yeah, we're
right.
celebrating in your studio today.
Speak to us. Speak to us.
Well, you know, with the holidays, everybody's worried about what do I give somebody, and so many people, when it comes to food, they think right away about let's give that heavier than a brick fruitcake, or let's give that cheese and meat roll, whatever it is, in a basket. But there's a lot of terrific things available through retailers here in Chicago that people can enjoy and are unique and taste good, and that both men and women and children enjoy. And today we're going to be talking about teas. And Sharon wants to tell you a little bit about this great tea discovery that she made online with portrouge.biz.
Whoa.
Port Rouge is actually online for everything tea. This is a gentleman named Neil and his business partner Gary, who are the sole importers of Mariage Frere tea, which started in 1854 in Paris.
Wow. They're
the only ones who are importing in the whole country. Everything tea is there, 30 teas, red, green, white, black teas. We're really enjoying their variants of green teas, the Sur Le Neil, Robert?
Right, Sur Le Neil. And by the way, this tea is about to be featured in Men's Health magazine. So guys, listen up, because men are drinking more and more tea, and it has health benefits. It actually tastes good too, and Sur Le Neil actually has kind of a flavor, and you guys can actually taste that first cup to the. There you go. Why don't you go ahead and taste it? We're doing a tasting, folks, while we're talking to the guys today.
Tasting one of the... Now,
Yeah.
and I'm a tea fan. I like tea,
Right.
and I like
So
the fact
tell
that
me
it's
what
good
you
for
think that tastes like, because it has a distinctive flavor.
It reminds me of,
A Christmas tree.
or like a Chinese food restaurant.
Oh, okay. Well, possibly could it be a Vietnamese, because there's lemongrass.
Wait a
and
minute.
lemon
Let me
in there.
taste it one more
Taste it again.
time. Yes, yes,
Very
Vietnamese.
good.
It was
Vietnamese,
close. I knew
there
it
you
was
go.
in the
It
kind of
was
the
an
Asian
thing. But
Very
they
good.
also have some other fabulous teas, and Sharon, you should take the guys to those.
Yeah, look at the second one, gentlemen, and that is bourbon. And it really smells like bourbon. It's smoky, it's got a tobacco kind of edge, and it is
Oh, that's
a
nice.
brown kind of amber color.
So let's
That's
listen. So
good.
yeah,
So-
the
so
first tea
Tom?
was a light pale tea, and this one is. It looks just like
light bourbon.
So Tom,
And it
you add some
smells like
sweet
bourbon.
vermouth to it and some bitters, and you got a Manhattan, right?
Wow. This
That's
is really
awesome.
good.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And this is something that, again, men tend to not drink tea because they think it's fussy and that sort of thing, but these teas are hearty.
I
It's a
never
great
ate
gift
quiche.
from a lady to a man.
Yeah.
Even the packaging, and I can say that for the listeners,
there's
is
some beautiful packaging.
is
Classic.
manly. You know, it's not just necessarily the little packet with the teddy bear on
It's
it.
black
Right.
on black. It's very handsome. In fact, it's elegant. And again, it's only available through portrouge.biz, the only place outside of Europe. And it's Port Rouge as in Red Door, right? PORTEROUGE.biz.
.biz, and that's great because I think a lot of guys out there that like tea and might enjoy tea and maybe the health benefits might read it in Men's Health, also think that tea is more simple than it is. It's got a great history. It's got a great legacy, but people think of like Nest tea, you know, or they think of just or the black tea or the couple things you can get
Absolutely.
from Jewel. This is different, much better.
Or
I'm gonna-
Lipton.
It's also so easy. It's a 3 to
It's a
5
snap.
minute process.
Yep.
Not a
Yeah.
big deal. Boiling water, steep it for 3 to 5 minutes depending on the tea. The last
What
one,
is this one?
as we're in the
Yeah,
holidays, is
This smells great.
their holiday tea.
Oh,
It's
smell
got a bit
this
of
one.
citrus
Wow.
in it. It's vibrant. It smells like Christmas. It tastes like Christmas.
It
Picture.
feels like Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine this with my pumpkin bars. As an accompaniment to the
There you
bars,
go.
huh?
No,
Whoa.
it's very good. I mean, very different. Each one of these was very different, but also very good. Still from portrouge.biz.
Absolutely.
those
One
wonderful.
other thing to keep in mind is that tea is a value. You get a lot more out of a tin of tea than you do out of a tin or a bag of coffee.
Absolutely.
You get a lot more teas. There's some calculation that Neil Weisenberger, who's the president of portrouge.biz, tossed at us, and it's like 40 times as much out of tea than you do out of coffee. So there's a value associated with it.
These
too.
are very. I'd be very proud to give this to somebody because it's a nice presentation. It looks classy,
And they
tastes
do ship.
delicious, and it's a great product.
Last thing, the quality and the variety are obviously better than you get at the store.
Correct.
Two things that people might worry about. Number one is how difficult is it to prepare? Is it any more difficult than the other stuff that you get?
None at all. You just put it in a small little tea bag or in a tin kind of strainer. Put your boiling water on it, about 212 degrees for the black tea that you tried today. And for the green tea, just a little bit less, 185 degrees. 3 to 5 minutes.
Any price
Simple.
points on that? I mean, I know it's probably more, but
It's a neighborhood about $13 a pound.
Gotcha.
You know, so, but you're paying that much for coffee too. If
Sure.
you go to Whole Foods or even Dominick's to have it ground, fresh ground.
You're
Much-
right. Now
much-
this was, I'm really impressed with
Much
this. And I'm
better.
not a tea guy, but I would drink this.
And I like the
In fact, I
tins
would've drank
personally.
the
tins
I'm the
are great.
recycle person at this table,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
great.
would want to use this over and over and over again.
great idea too for the listeners too. As far if people are thinking of gifts, and those people that have everything, Tom, you have everything. There's nothing for me to get
You
you.
know what I
Well,
have.
they wouldn't be like large and very very expensive, but food is a great option. But those traditional food items like the what is it the sausage box
Yeah.
with the kind of shredded wood thing going on, or the cheese log or the fruitcake.
That fruitcake, by the way, we passed around our family 7 times. Somebody
I-
got stuck with it.
I
I don't know
actually
who got
believe
It's
it.
an option. It's not the only
There's only
option.
one fruitcake on earth, and everybody eventually gets it. That's
That's
Michael.
it.
Well, Tom, you're an Italian guy.
Yes.
We found City Olive in Andersonville that has dozens of olive oils to try.
I love olive oils.
Well, you could go in and try one of the 25 that they have available
The little
there
sipping
anytime.
cups and
Absolutely,
try
they have
'em?
sipping cups. And what's really nice about City Olive too is that they have a lot of olive oil associated foods. They have pastas, they have small biscuits, that sort of thing. But if everybody wants to have a fun time in the city, and everybody's looking for that, holiday time in the city, on the Friday night, December the 18th, all the shops in Andersonville, which is on the north side of town, they're all going to be open late until about 10 o'clock, and they're all having special tastings. And there's great pastry shops up there. There are great wineries up there. There's all kinds of fun things that you can do in Andersonville. And City Olive is one of the places that we
They're right in the
enjoy.
center of all of it.
They're right in the center of all of it, and it's a terrific shop.
See, not only are we a food capital as far as dining and restaurants,
Absolutely.
but all these other gourmet places to go to and have. It's an evening. It's an experience to go there and spend the whole night with friends, have fun, and then go out and
Stroll
get
down
drunk
the
or
street.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Take
people
a
also-
carriage ride, whatever you want to do.
People also think about hot dogs and deep dish pizzas as far as signature items, food items for Chicago. Not the healthiest for you, but with Cuisine Scene, with Sharon and Robert, both of the items, they are very cool, but they also are very good for you.
They're
Olive oil's
cool
good
or
for
the
you.
products are cool.
Well,
I mean, they're
both.
cool, but
Absolutely.
you're talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
They certainly are unique products.
All right,
and real
Robert,
tasty.
what's in that big, beautiful bottle at the end
Well,
of the
what
table?
we got here is we're going to talk a little bit about values with sparkling wine. A lot of people think that they have to drink, and you're going to hear a sound. There you go. That's a famous sound. Whoa! And we got a little spillage here. That's good. That's
For
good
the
for the
listeners,
table.
spillage.
it opened
Right.
festively.
We're going to pour what's called Gruet, and this is an American sparkling wine, and it's fizzing all over the place. And it's from New Mexico, and it's a great price point. It's $13.99 at Binny's or your favorite wine retailer.
Binny's.
And it's spelled Gruet. We're going to have the demi-sec. The gentlemen are going to join us, and we're going to all salute the holidays. And it's one of the alternatives to buying expensive champagne that's absolutely delicious from the United States, as well as we suggest cavas and proseccos. Cavas are Spanish sparkling wines, and proseccos are Italian. And John, you know about prosecco.
Cheers.
And I think we're ready to say something.
Cheers.
Great.
Happy
Salute.
holidays to
Happy
long-
holidays to you.
Happy holidays,
long-term
gentlemen.
friendship and relationships and life.
And thank you
Our
for having
pleasure.
us today.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, great items to
Buon
be
Natale.
included
Buon Natale.
underneath the Christmas tree and also at any holiday party. Sharon Meyers and Robert Scarola. Cuisine Scene, thanks so much for being on Restaurant Radio.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Same.